A short film called Home. I will link it down below if you haven't seen it already, but since then it's been really successful in film festivals, which is just blows my mind every time. It's so cool that it's like has a life of its own and it's just... Hi, I'm gonna need to close that window. So I'm tired as shit. And I've got ice cream and we are going to recap my week basically of moving out. Because these are the moving out diaries, or I think that's what I'm going to call it. 3 nights a week I live in a hostel. That's basically it until I finish my diploma. So of course it started out the night before I had to leave, so the Sunday night, and I was just packing. Everything was fine, and then it kind of hit me a little, and I decided that I would talk to you guys about that. Then the next day I got up and took my 500 things on the train with me and then from the train, so I hopped on the train with all my bags. Then I got off the train with all my bags and walked to the hostel like this. But the thing is, I struggled a bit to get there because
I was carrying so many things, and it's kind of like uphill a little bit. So note to self, don't take so much stuff because it's literally 3 nights. You don't need 6 bags. Then I unpacked all my stuff into the hostel and head to my class that I have on Monday. And then after class it started to rain, so me and my friend Miri, we went down and started like dancing and being silly in the rain, but we didn't realize people from our class were watching us. I like pointed it out and I was like, oh my god, they're literally just watching us being like idiots. Ice cream. Then we walked back to the hostel because she also stays there, and it was still raining, but we were freezing, so we got changed and filmed some TikToks in the bathroom because why not? What else do teenage girls do? Oh no. And then we got changed because we were gonna walk to the shops so I can buy some food to eat that week. They do have food at the hostel, it's just that I'm vegetarian and all has meat, so like I can eat breakfast, lunch there. It's just the dinners that I go off and like buy myself. And then by the time I got back from the shops and ate my dinner, I was so exhausted. Then I just did some journaling and went straight to bed pretty much. Then the next day after class, it wasn't as exciting. I did some practice edits of this like video and I just did some homework. Oh, and then after that, before like going to bed, I did a quick drawing, and the first thing that came to my mind was this person I'd seen on the train on Monday right before I got off at my stop. So then I started trying to draw this guy, but then I was like, this does not look like him, so I'm just gonna like improv this and just do whatever. Anyways, the drawing didn't turn out that well. I don't draw often enough for it to turn out well. But yeah, and then I went to bed, and then it was Wednesday. So after class again on Wednesday, it was storming that night. It didn't start storming till like, I want to say like 8 o'clock maybe, or 9 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock probably. So I was doing like I did some homework and some job applications. We're also gonna ignore the fact that I looked like I had been crying, because I had. It's okay to let it out sometimes. Not everyone has to know. If you want to have a private cry, have a private cry. Everyone's entitled to have their thoughts and emotions, but talking to people just help a lot. It makes you feel not alone. Then I just lit some candles, said goodnight to Miri, and listened to some meditation music, which has helped me sleep a lot. Like, I fall asleep like that to meditation music on YouTube. I used to do like the rain sounds, but that doesn't cut it for me anymore. It has to be like the meditation, like I don't know how it goes actually. Then I woke up the next morning, went to class, and then went home. Although I did leave some of my stuff at the hostel in Miri's room, so that I didn't have to carry those 500 things home. That was my week of moving out. I feel like I'm really exhausted from the experience, honestly, because I go into such a routine of going from where I am to my classes every day, and although I did have to wake up earlier, like I was used to it, and I feel like it kind of took me all year to get used to it. But now that I'm like there part-time here, it's gonna take me some time to adjust and get used to it. and also get used to setting boundaries with people and not always being up to do things, which I think I'm learning. It's okay to say no. You don't have to go out with your friends every time they ask you, especially if you're exhausted, because if you're tired you're probably not going to come across the best to some people. And you need to make sure that you're just looking out for yourself, because you can't make other people happy unless you're happy yourself. So that was my lesson learned this week. It's nice having a little chat with you guys. I'll see you later. We'll catch up sometime. Bye bye.